Hello everyone, this is the Volgan and welcome to SCiP Rewind number 5, the show that informs you about some videos that you may have missed and also goes over some SCP related news as well that you also may have missed. I haven't actually made an episode in about 2 weeks. I have been very busy creating stuff for patrons and also just videos. So anyway, enough excuses, let's just get into it, starting off with the videos that you may have missed. Now, I can only include 5 cards for you to click on, so I'm only going to mention 5 because there's a number of videos that I've done over the past couple of weeks that have done very well and you most likely have seen. So I'm just going to go over the most noteworthy ones and the most recent ones. The first one is SCP-610, The Flesh That Hates. The only reason I'm including this in the video because this was quite a long video. It took a long time to record and I'm really happy with it. So if SCP-610 is something that you like, go and check it out because it's one of the ones that I'm most proud of recently. The second one is, it was kind of a joke, but I created it with a straight face. And that is SCP-049 Guided Meditation. This was my first attempt at trying to do an ASMR video. If it's not your thing, I completely understand. It's not really my thing either, but I get so many people asking me to do it that for 50,000 subscribers, I thought, why not? It's not a big deal. It's just another idea. If it works, it might be something else I could do for my channel. It didn't really do that well, but if anything, the script is actually taken from a legitimate website that is meant to guide you through like a sleep meditation. So if it's only just for that, check it out. The third one is SCP-2912, Cloney Clown. This was a kind of weirdly unsettling one. I don't really have a phobia of clowns or anything. But yeah, if you haven't seen it, I don't want to spoil it, but it's kind of unsettling. But a good idea as well. It was really enjoyable to read. The fourth one is SCP-3063. It's just simply called a fly. This one disturbed me for very obvious reasons, and that is it involves houseflies. I hate everything to do with houseflies. The associated story and kind of lore behind it is very unsettling and creepy, but also mysterious, which I think is why a lot of people like it. So check that out if you would like to hear about some gross stuff. And finally, this is the collaboration, well, my side of the collaboration with SCP Illustrated. If you don't know, I voiced one of his videos and he voiced one of mine, and I have tried to illustrate a SCP for the first time, and it's really fun. So I'm probably going to end up doing something like this again. This was more of a cartoony episode because it was a joke SCP, so I thought a cartoony style would suit it. So yeah, I was really happy with this. The video was done quite well, it's been quite well received. So yes, out of all of them, I think check this one out because it's the most different of all the videos that I just mentioned. And that's it. So without further ado, let's move on to some SCP news. The first piece of news is quite important to me anyway, maybe not to you, but I was involved in the creation of an SCP. Yes. I didn't do any of the writing. Well, I helped a little bit, but I done some audio recordings. Dr. Sumerian asked me to do it, and I did it, and he was kind enough to credit me in the creation of the SCP. It is SCP-3813, The Fall of Hyperion. So if you haven't heard of that yet, go and give it a read, because I think it is pretty good. Its ratings are quite good, and only rising on the SCP Wiki right now. So go give it a read, and rate it positively if you liked it. The second piece of news is, it's kind of a quick one, but SCP Unity posted the new model for SCP-106. And it looks pretty impressive. I like the way they've included a jacket on it now. That looks pretty cool. I can't wait to see that implemented in the game. It may be already. Unfortunately, I haven't installed SCP Unity. Please correct me in the comments if it's already implemented. SCP Unity is a fantastic take on Containment Breach. So if you haven't actually got it, like me, like I should, go and get it if you're a fan of Containment Breach, because it's essentially just a complete visual upgrade. It's still in development, obviously, but it's cool to check out. The third one is kind of quick as well, but Lord Bung actually posted his versions of Cain and Abel in case he ever adds them into confinement. What am I going to say here? It's Lord Bung. It's obviously brilliant. Check them out. As with everything I mention here, in the description, there will be links to everything that I talk about. So if you want to get a better look at it, I know this kind of VHS looking thing isn't really the best for detailed viewing, but that's kind of would encourage people to go to the actual creators and see it. So very cool artwork from Lord Bung. And the fourth piece of news is there was a screenshot was released for an upcoming game called SCP Redacted, and it might be a little bit too early to judge, but visually this game looks top notch. It looks vaguely like a AAA title almost. I mean, I might be jumping the gun a wee bit because it's only one screenshot, but it looks really good, right? I'm very excited to see what SCP Redacted is. It's not that SCP Unity is bad at all. I'm really looking forward to that. But it would be good to see, for example, like the IKEA game 3008, I think. That was a new take on an SCP game. It's always good to see new creative takes on it. So I hope it's different from Containment Breach, because I'd like to see more variety. But that was pretty cool. And finally, saving the best to last. The SCP Wiki turned 10 years old a few days ago. It wasn't precisely today, but it was a few days ago. And that's awesome. We should be celebrating the Wiki staying alive for this long. For me personally, I'm a bit biased because, this site completely changed my life. I have a borderline job because of it now. It has some of the best, most creative people in its community. I have made so many friends because of this. And I hope it goes on for 20 more years. It certainly has the potential to, because the SCP Foundation is just a bottomless pit for creativity. And that's one of the reasons why I love it so much. So, on that sentimental note, this is where the episode ends. Thank you all very much for listening. I hope to see you all next week. Fingers crossed. And have a lovely day. Goodbye. I would like to give a special thank you to Andre Bechert. Thank you very much, Andre. Your pledge is very much appreciated. If you would like to know how you can get a personalized thank you at the end of each of my videos, as well as some other really cool stuff as well, go to patreon.com/TheVulcan. Thank you.